Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here to present to you a 1 vs 1 matchup with me myself, James Rayner, spawning in the bottom right hand corner as Blue Protoss, and my opposition, Seaweed, spawning in the top left hand corner as Red Terran. Saying he has seen me before, let's get this match underway and see if he can predict what I'm gonna do. Starting to pump probes, going to 9, going to 10, sorry. Still not getting that pylon, just getting it now, a little late. Chrono boosted my 10th probe out, but went to a waste on the second part of the chrono boost to my second probe. Not the wisest decision, but I think I was a little distracted there because we were typing. Getting down my gateway at 12. Chrono boosting out more probes. He is on the scout. I have not scouted yet. I actually do remember this match, and I don't know why I didn't scout. I just figured I would just build as much up as I can in my base and not worry about that right now. But here comes a scout. Speaking of the devil, looks like I do not see in his base. He just gets that second supply depot up quick. Looks like he's getting his quick tech lab. So we will probably see some marauders coming out. There we go. And researching that quick concussive shell. So he's looking for a quick attack, seeing what I have, seeing that I'm making zealots. Excellent scouting by the red player. It looks like he is moving out right off the gate with one marauder. Getting out that marauder slow. Is it going to finish? Yes, it is. So he will have marauder slow at this point with his one marauder against my two zealots. Cybercore is down though, and Warp Gate is researching. Getting my second gateway. Let's see what kind of harass he can do. Very well micromanagement on the red player Seaweed. Definitely able to, make a nice harass. Coming in with a second marauder. This could get deadly, folks. Luckily I did get a quick sentry, so sort of slowing down his second marauder from doing even more damage, taking out my second pylon, or my first pylon, but replacing it immediately, catching me off guard. 3 marauders in my base versus 1 sentry, getting out that stalker as soon as I can, taking out that 1 weakened marauder, getting out the other stalker, killing his second marauder, left with 1 marauder in my base and nothing to defend, just chrono boosting 2 stalkers, 3 stalkers. Warp Gate is finished, so we should see a Warp Gate coming down anytime now. Getting a second marauder, 2 stalkers versus 2 marauders, 1 marauder down, second marauder making his way out of the base, saving his life, meeting up with a lonely 2 marines. 2 stalkers still on the field, Warp Gate, 3 stalkers, sorry, and a sentry. Warp Gates are finished. Probably going to see this turn to Warp Gate. There we go. Let's slow this down. The heat is being pressed, folks. Sending a marine in as a heroic marine, trying to do some damage. Just hoping to finish, sending everything he has, but the trail is too long from my base to his. I just don't think he can keep up at this point now that I have my warp gates in action. Warping in a quick zealot to work as a meat shield, putting up my my guardian shield, and he is forced to retreat. So at this point I do have the ups. I drop down my robotics bay and a Twilight Council with a zealot charge research being researched. Dropping down another pylon as well. Let's see what Red is up to. He has gotten his reactor on a barracks. He is researching stim. He is pumping marauders still. He has gotten a starport and a factory with a tech lab, dropping a second command center at this point, looking to expand, making a quick swap with the starport to the tech lab. So it looks like he is trying to go for some Banshee action, possibly some cloak field research. Building supply depots, keeping his front fortified. What is he starting to pump? He has 2 marines training. He had some marauders on the way. He's got stim on the way. reinforcing supply depots to make up for his loss of supply. Command center still underway, coming in with one Banshee being researched, still pumping Marines and Marauders, making a Helion from his factory. Let's speed this up. It looks like I am underway. I feel confident. I do have a observer in his base. I'm scanning exactly what he's doing, seeing and assuming that he is going for, let's see what I can see here, whoops, he is, so yes, I do see the tech lab on the starport, assuming he is going Banshee. I do see he has this expansion underway, so I know he can't have that much of an army. Obviously, seeing his army here, in comparison, I know that I haven't expanded yet, working off one base. This is usually how it works, folks. A one base push, first to expand is first to lose, in most cases, unless you have a really skilled player that knows what they're doing. If he had had maybe a cloaked Banshee in there, it might have made a difference if he got a scan off and blew out my observer. But again, I'm pretty sure I do make an observer for my own base just in case he decides to counter. Here comes the attack. So force fielding his men, clenching them in this tight area, coming in with Banshees, forced to just take on my army head on head because he's just going to lose too much in the clench there. Coming in with my charge Zealots in the front, taking out his enhanced supplies. So this is going to really put him in the dumps in terms of supply depot. He will probably go under side here, I'm not sure. Coming in with what I have left, taking out the Banshees. A hidden Ghost Academy, proxying my men up, continuing to push, and at this point, I've broken through the Terran's front fortification. This is pretty much good game, I think we call it here. If I do recall, getting that one Immortal just in case he had tanks in the front, which I was just assuming at the time, just for an extra little fortification breaker to go in with the charged Zealots, send the Stalkers last, sentries up there with Guardian Shields. It's pretty hard to beat. And a quick leave of the game. There is no GG, but he did respectively communicate with me after the game. So, no rage quit in this game here. It was respectable. Alright, that's the game. Stay tuned for more action at youtube.com/shun1. This is Shun1, over and out.